Hello, good. I'm your host, Khalil on Sportsboard, coming to you live right here, Leesburg, Virginia. WrestleMania week is here, ladies and gentlemen. Final stop to WrestleMania. It's tonight's Monday Night Raw. Tomorrow is the Hall of Fame. Thursday is Takeover Stand Deliver. Catch that on USA Network on Peacock TV. Catch the night 2 on the WWE Network and on Peacock as well. Catch WrestleMania SmackDown this Friday. Catch on WrestleMania nights 1 and 2, Saturday and Sunday. This Saturday and Sunday, guys. Live on Peacock, by the way, guys. That's all you got to know for that. I guess about tonight's men's Final Four title game between the undefeated Zags versus the Baylor. And I'll tell you exactly whether or not if the Zags can finally rewrite the wrong from 2017. I'll get you guys to that for sure. I'll talk with you guys also about the fact that the Clips defeated the Lakers yesterday. Talk about the fact that stupid Steph Curry could be leaving the Warriors as we know it. Aaron Beasley being accused of animal abuse, by the way, or animal cruelty, by the way. Get you guys to that for sure. Jordan Spieth ended a 4-year drought by the win the British Open. And more turmoil for Hudson to get you guys to that for sure. Celtics defeated the Hornets 116-86. And Carlton Davis apologized for an anti-Asian slur that he used. That's temporarily been deleted, so that's all there is for you to know on that, everybody. Shohei Ohtani, he was limping after he fell on his left leg, by the way, and he should be doing okay for now. And that's all there is for that, everybody. And that's all there is. And that's all there is you need to know. And also Kristen. What's her name? Kristen. By the way, she said she's announcing that she will be going to the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit magazine. That's some really good news there, everybody. So that's going to surprise a lot of people, which it is. And yep, that will say it all right there. So that's all there is for that, everybody. So that's all there is you need to know, everybody, on that note. So nothing more to it there. All right, so first things first, ladies and gents. I'm gonna start things with the fact that WrestleMania week is officially here, guys. And that's all there is you need to know on that. So WrestleMania week is this week, guys. Check it out. Live WWE Network and on Peacock TV. Best yet there, so check that out. First things first, guys. Where the bloody killer Kawhi Leonard scored 19 points, had 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. PG 13 scored 16 points, had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Marcus Morris Sr. scored 22 points, 7 rebounds. Montrezl Harrell has scored 19 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and blocks. Marc Gasol had scored 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a block. Clips, they got revenge on Lakers, though. I mean, yes, Lakers are defending NBA champs, which they are. Without LeBron James and 83, well, how are they going to turn things out? How? So let me know in the comment section about that. And let me know how, and this is momentum for the Clippers, by the way. Let me know about the sure. And heading to the playoffs. Let me know if the Lakers are going to come back from that severe loss they had. Let me know in the comment section about that. I would definitely just my sure, but I think the Clippers are ready. Lakers are going to be ready, and they can like face off against each other in the NBA Wild West playoffs, which they could, by the way, which they were supposed to last season. That never ensued. Let me know what comes about that. I would definitely adjust my shirt, and that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. So how Lakers can bounce back from that loss to the Clips, by the way, let me know about that. I will adjust my shirt, everybody. That's all there is you need to know on that. Just for now on that. Also, guys, on the Celtics defeated the Hornets last night, 116-86, where Jayson Tatum has scored 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Jaylen Brown scored 17 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block. Raul Williams III scored 16 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and steals, 1 block. Kemba Walker scored 12 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Marcus Smart has scored 12 points, 1 rebound, and a steal, 4 assists. Evan Fournier scored 17 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Terry Rozier scored 22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and a block. And Devonte Graham has scored 11 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Miles Bridges has scored 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists in the game. Celtics looking pretty good. They can bounce their way back, though, so I'm looking forward to that. Hornets on the other side, they aren't going nowhere. So Celtics looking forward to get back to the playoffs. That's all I can say on that, everybody. And obviously, this is some momentum have for the Celtics heading to the playoffs. That's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. So that's going to be music to everybody's ears, which it is, and that's all you got to know. So nothing much going there, everybody. Also, guys, other news that Stanford women's college basketball, they walked out with their first women's college basketball title, women's Final Four title, by the way, as they took out Arizona. By the way, guys, this is their first women's Final Four title since '92. This is Stanford's first women's Final Four title since '92, guys. That's the best news yet there. I can tell you that note. So nothing more I can tell you there. So that changes everything. I will say that for sure. So honestly, this is really good. So congrats to the Stanford women's college basketball stepping it up, walking out with their first women's college basketball title, Final Four title. And this is amazing. They did pretty good. They stole the show last. They stole the show last night. And that's all I can say on that, everybody. So yep. So all students knowing that. So pretty good right there. Also, guys, other news here. The undefeated Zags are going to will be taking on Baylor tonight. Yes, everybody. The undefeated Zags are taking on Baylor tonight. My question is, will the Zags read the run from 2017 after they lost to UNC? That's when the win streak collapsed. Or is it going to be a repeat of 2017, or is it going to be a different outcome by tonight for the Zags? Let me know in the comments about that. I will definitely respond to that for sure, buddy. That's all there is you need to know. And yes, even though the streaks are broken, but I think the Zags are going to pull this off. The Zags are definitely going to walk out of here as Final Four champs by the end of tonight. So the Zags are going to do a whole lot of damage, which they will. I'm looking forward to that. And that's all I can say about it. So the Zags are going to be 32-0, walking out as the undefeated Final Four champs tonight. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, Baylor, they were undefeated, though, this past season. But their streak collapsed. So they're looking for the bounce back. But the Zags, on the flip side, they've been undefeated since from day one. And the Zags, they're one of the top teams right now in college basketball right now. What they really are. So I don't think there's any stopping them whatsoever because they're undefeated right now. So if you think just for a single second, if you think that for a single second that the Zags are going to quietly, I don't think so. The Zags will do everything they can to finish what they started. They will do everything they can to have a different outcome. And by the end of tonight, they're going to walk out there as Final Four champs by the end of tonight. That's all I can say there, everybody. So I got the Zags walking out as undefeated Final Four champs because their offense defense is too much. So that's all I can say on that, everybody, for that note. So nothing more to you doing there. Also, guys, some other news that Jordan Spieth ended a 4-year drought, by the way, winning the 2020 British Open. By the way, congrats to him on that. It's his third major, they said, his 11th victory in 5 years on the PGA Tour. Congrats to him on that. Also, Patty Tevanakit, by the way, she won the 2021 ANA Inspiration. Oh, by the way, it's her first LPGA Tour victory. Congrats to her on that. What an amazing victory that is for her. Also, guys, another news that Tennessee football player Aaron Beast is being investigated for animal cruelty, by the way, after he assaulted and destroyed a roommate's kitten, 6-month-old kitten by the name of Nugget, by the way. Now, the owner of this kitten, who was a Tennessee student, by the way, she says that Beasley hit and kicked Nugget the kitten, locked him in the toilet bowl, held him upside down by the tail. Another kitten had to be sent to a veterinary hospital with brain damage, bleeding, hemorrhage on the kidney. That's coming from internal bleeding, being kicked. She's clothed in bladder. Clots in the bladder. And he's in an oxygen tank, by the way. So without surprise, I have to Nugget the kitten. And really awful news there. This 6-month little cat, and really awful news. This GoFundMe page raised for that's 500,000 plus, by the way. So, and the GoFundMe page, that's all there's. You sure don't send a donation if you want to, guys, on the GoFundMe page for Nugget the Kitten. Please be sure to do so on that, everybody. And yeah, that's pretty much this is hard. It's a bit heartbreaking. So honestly, not looking good there. So hope that Aaron Beast is going to be arrested and charged, which he must, by the way, in terms of the authorities. And this is pathetic. So your thoughts on that, everybody? Let me know. Sure, everybody. I'll adjust my sure, and that's all there's in that. So you think that Aaron Beast should be kicked out of Tennessee football? Let me know about that show in the comments down below. I would definitely adjust my sure, everybody. And that's all there is. You got to know on that. So another one to it. Also got something news here. Kristen Harper, who was Jared Goff's girlfriend, by the way, she announced that she is in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit magazine cover. Congrats to her on that. What a huge moment that is for her, enhancing her career. So yes, Kristen Harper, who is Jared Goff's girlfriend, and also swimsuit model, she will be featured on the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue magazine. Congrats to her on that. That's the best yet there. Music to my ears, which it is. And that's all the rest I can say. So she's dreamed it for quite a while. She's been aiming for this for quite a while. She's been striving for that for months and for quite a while now. So congrats to her on that. What moment that is for her, I'll tell you that. Also, some other news here. The Hawks have those puny Warriors, 117 to 111. So the Hawks, they look pretty good. Those puny Warriors, they're a dumpster fire. They're an absolute dumpster fire. They were on a 7-game lose streak. 7-game lose streak. And I'll tell you this. Super Steph Curry is feeling so frustrated right now. I mean, he already dealt with the tailbone contusion injury. And those stupid puny Warriors, they suck. They really suck. Warriors aren't going nowhere. They're not a playoff team anymore. They're really not. They used to go to the playoffs. I mean, stupid Steph's got 3 rings. He doesn't need any more. So stupid Steph on the flip side, he made the move. I would say this: he's going to move on from those puny Warriors because he doesn't need the Warriors. They don't need him. He doesn't need the Warriors no more. I mean, there's no way those puny Warriors. They're not going to keep stupid Steph. They're not going to keep him no more. They will not keep him. I'll tell you that. All Steph's got to do is just, take the yellow pill or the gold pill, by the way, leaving the Warriors for good. Next thing you know, right there, some of any team for choosing he wants. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I'm looking forward to seeing Steph Curry just leave the Warriors anyway, which he must, because the Warriors are just a dumpster fire, which they always have been and they always will be. So that's all I can say on that. Because nobody wants to see him in the playoffs anymore. Nobody wants to see him anymore in titles. Nobody does. So that's all I can say on that, everybody. On that note, my regards. Also, some other news here. The Bulls defeated the Nets 115-107, and that's surprising news there. The Nets, they got the Knicks tonight. So that's going to be an interesting game. That's the Battle of New York right there. So Knicks supremacy, if you will. Knicks versus the Nets. That's tonight, guys. Check that out. Also, another news here I want to address, by the way, that Carlton Davis apologized for using anti-Asian slur. So really, he apologized for the derogatory statement derogatory tweet that he sent out, and he did delete the tweet. So honestly, it's a shame on him. The NFL can likely fine nor suspend Carlton Davis for the remark that he made towards Asian Americans, and clearly, or just Asian Americans, and it's just it was unacceptable on this part. I can tell you that. And I think that Carlton Davis should know better. That's all for that. And honestly, not looking good. They're really not looking good. So hopefully, Carlton Davis knows better, learns his lesson from his experiences, and he meant to go to the National Museum if he want. He meant to visit the National Museum. So I think it's safe to say that he needs to just keep his composure is what he needs to do. So honestly, Carlton Davis using a anti-Asian slur, it was unacceptable on this part. I can tell you that, and he did apologize. And he did apologize for that as well. So he needs to be a better person, learn from mistakes. That's all I can say on that, and that's all I can do to it. Also, there's here that Aaron Rodgers is hosting Jeopardy. Yes, Aaron Rodgers hosting Jeopardy tonight and in 2 weeks. So yes, because I wonder for sure if Aaron Rodgers is going to do what he has to do. I wonder if it's going to lead to him retiring. Yes, I think Aaron Rodgers can do both things. Still play for the Packers and main event and host Jeopardy. Do you think he's going to do both things at a time? Let me know in the conversation about that. Or maybe, do you guys think that he's going to try to play spoiler because he may make the huge announcement that's going to shatter everybody before the season starts next season in 2021 this year? So you guys think that Aaron Rodgers is going to consider retiring, by the way, and consider going to Jeopardy? I mean, he's going to be hosting it tonight, though. So you guys think that Aaron Rodgers is going to retire, by the way, from the NFL and still host Jeopardy? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll definitely just because that could happen. That may be a potential spoiler that people have been asking for, and they may be teasing that. So that's really no secret though. So Aaron Rodgers, yes, he has been a guest. He has been a guest on Jeopardy for sure. I'll tell you that back in 2015, and he has been there a few times. But he's going to be hosting Jeopardy for sure. I'll tell you that. But you can see him host Jeopardy tonight, guys. That's everybody. That's really surprising moment, feel good one right there. So Aaron Rodgers, by the way, he is hosting Jeopardy tonight, and he's going to do it for the next 2 weeks. And it's surprising. It's the best news yet there. So I think it's safe to say, and he is engaged, by the way. So I think that Aaron Rodgers, if he's not able to win another Super Bowl of his own, or if he can't get someone, he's going to retire and just continue hosting Jeopardy because this is what he needs to do. I think it's safe to say that Aaron Rodgers is going to be done for his career. And you can say whatever you want, guys. But I think at this point in age, Aaron Rodgers is going to do what he has to do and just retire, by the way, and still do. Yes, he can still do Jeopardy. I'll tell you that. But, and he's going to be a really good host tonight, guys. Check that out. So I think that Aaron Rodgers is going to consider retiring, by the way. He's only 37, though. So I think it's interesting. And he's going to be considered. And he's going to be getting married to Shailene Woodley, by the way. So, yeah. I think it's interesting that Aaron Rodgers is going to be retiring, by the way. That's all I can say on that. And I think it's just like to say that this could be a final season of Aaron Rodgers' career. Hanging up his cleats, jersey, helmet. That's all I'm saying. That and there's no doubt that Aaron Rodgers is going to be a first ballot Hall of Fame. I'll tell you that. Aaron Rodgers is one of the oldest quarterbacks in NFL history, which he is. He's done a whole lot to get where he's at. But I think it's safe to say that Aaron Rodgers at this point is going to consider just hanging it up and still do Jeopardy, which he's going to do, by the way, for sure tonight. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, which I am. And honestly, probably the biggest move yet, though. So he may do so, guys. That may ensue before the season starts before the season even starts. So let me know in the comments about that. Let me know anything that's going to unravel. And soon, let me know about that. I would definitely adjust my shirt button. That's all there is. You got to know on that. Just for sure on that, everybody. And that's all you need to know. Also, I want to point out, by the way, that Shohei Ohtani was fine after limping off the fifth inning, in the fifth inning, by the way. Starting against the White Sox yesterday. He injured his left leg, so that's right time to him, his family members, and his fans. So, real awful news there. Hope he's doing okay. That's all I can say from that. Real scared fall there, so that's all there is. You gotta know. Also, some of other news here. I want to point out, by the way, that there's more turmoil looming up for Deshaun. I want to get you guys some latest on the Deshaun Watson probe, by the way. There's a now 20-second lawsuit for Deshaun Watson, by the way, against Deshaun Watson, which accuses him of assaulting a licensed esthetician by touching her with his crotch and exposed himself. Says right here that Watson grabbed the licensed esthetician's backside during the massage, while his crotch was erect and exposed. Now, Watson told the massage therapist she has to sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, before paying for the massage. So Deshaun Watson, yes, even though he's got 22 lawsuits now, and the fact that the Houston police now, they're investigating a complaint that was issued by a new accuser. So honestly, there may be new accusation out there, and that could be out for Deshaun Watson. It may be related to the the 22 lawsuits, by the way. So honestly, I think that Deshaun Watson can delete the Texans, which he must, by the way, even though he still wants out. But I think it's safe to say that these 22 losses may have something to do with him having to want out of the Texans, or this complaint that was issued this past Friday, by the way, by a new accuser. And this new accuser may also be pressing charges against Deshaun Watson. I can tell you, though, that Deshaun Watson could be having an arrest warrant on his hands, which he may, by the way. I don't necessarily know exactly what the complaint is. I don't know for sure. I can also say that this new accuser could press charges against Deshaun Watson, and the Houston police are looking into this. Are looking into this for sure. I can tell you that concerning Deshaun Watson probe, and honestly, they may be investigating that as well. So definitely that may be coming to play as well. The complaint and these 22 losses that he's currently facing of sexual assault and misconduct, by the way. So honestly, I think it's safe to say that Deshaun Watson is going to get what's coming to him, and he could be put on trial for that. So that's all there's. So 18 massage therapists were supporting Deshaun Watson, saying that he wouldn't do these things at all. And honestly, I think it's safe to say that those can be all lies. But I think it's safe to say that they're trying to prove him innocent or guilty. But Deshaun Watson's trying to clear his name, and he's denied the allegations or this complaint, if you will. Rusty Harden, by the way, who's Deshaun Watson's attorney, simply says that he welcomed any sort of case, by the way, as new accuser who issued a complaint towards the Houston police. By the way, they're looking into this complaint as well. They haven't necessarily looked into the 22 lawsuits that were filed against Deshaun Watson. I can't tell you that for sure. So I'm not sure if this new complaint has anything to do with his 22 losses, if it has any connection to it, or just some other new allegation against Deshaun Watson. I can tell you that for sure. And that's all there is I can say on that, everybody. So that may come into play. So Deshaun Watson could have an arrest warrant on his hands by the Houston PD, unless it's issued by a grand jury, by the way. There could also be now Deshaun Watson can also face a lifetime NFL ban. He could also be put on the commissioner's exempt list. And not only that, though, he could also be released in the Texans, which he may, by the way. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I know a lot of people are, by the way. They're very concerned, though, and honestly, they're a bit troubling. So I think it's safe to say that Deshaun Watson, seeing what's coming to him, he could turn himself to the police, and he may be questioned. He may be in questioning or in custody. So those may come into play as well, everybody. So definitely that has to happen, and hopefully it does. It does. That's all there is I can say on that, everybody. Now, also some other news I want to get into, but that's all there's I got to know on that. And other news I want to get into, by the way. I want to shout birthdays to Gene D. Arc of World Heroes and SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. Christopher Kid Reed of Kid and Play. You got let's see, Hayate of Street Fighter, Pharrell Williams, Haley Atwell, Lily James, Juicy J, Charlotte Flair, Sterling K. Brown, Dominic Mysterio, DDP, Calico, Krista Allen, Saba Quamar, Tina Kaneki, Anna Sophia Berglund, Bo Horvat, Matt Bonner, Nathaniel Klein, Scorcher, Maya Dorado, Jane Asher, Steven Jackson, Justin Holiday, Alice Chatter, Flo Sick, Daniela Lujan, Ashley Taylor Terrell, and Olivia Rink. So send me your birthday wishes, your birthday shelter, birthday tweets, but that's all it's got to do just for now. And that's all I can say. So be sure to send your birthday wishes, your birthday shelter, birthday tweets, but that's all you guys can do for now, everybody. And yeah, that's all I can say on that, everybody. So that's all there's need to know. Also, some breaking news here that Hubert Davis is expected to be is expected to be named the new UNC college basketball coach for UNC UNC college basketball. So once again, everybody, Hubert Davis is expected to be named the new UNC college basketball coach. By the way, after this all sent out to Roy Williams announced his retirement. By the way, so really massive big move there. So once again, everybody, Hubert Davis will be named the new UNC coach. By the way, the new UNC coach for UNC college basketball, and it's UNC college basketball coach. That's surprise news there, and this is all sense from Roy Williams retiring from after 33 seasons, 18 seasons with the UNC coach, and 15 seasons as a former Kansas coach, Kansas college basketball coach as well. I mean, it's 33 seasons with both UNC and Kansas. So that's surprise news right there, everybody. So honestly, he's got 903 plus. He's got 903 wins in his career with UNC. By the way, as UNC college basketball coach, which he does, so it's an amazing number right there. Does say a lot, so that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. And yeah, that will say it all. So hopefully you guys can look forward to that. And I know a lot of you guys are. So let me know in the comments about what Hubert Davis has in store for UNC college basketball as a new coach. Let me know about their shirt. That's all I can say on that, everybody. I still have much we need to know on that, and that's all I can say. So nothing much on that, everybody. So yeah, that will say it all. That's all there is you gotta know. So nothing much on that, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I would do right there for the Khalil That Was Sports Report. Like, subscribe to the Khalil That Was Sports Report YouTube channel on Facebook page by any. It all means necessary. Be sure to send me a comment with your thoughts on WrestleMania week. By the way, what match are you looking forward to for us to Takeover Stand Deliver? And at WrestleMania 37, night 1 and 2. Let me know in the comments about that. I'll definitely address my show, right? That's all I can say on that. Your thoughts on Patty Tanakit winning the 2021 ANA Inspiration Tour, which is her first LPGA Tour victory. Let me know in the comments about that. I'll definitely address my show. That's all there's you gotta know on that. With us on Stanford women's college basketball, walking out with their first women's Final Four title since '92. Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just my sure. You think the Zags are gonna rewrite the wrong from 2017? Let me know in the comments about that. You think they're gonna have a different outcome? Let me know for sure, everybody, on that. And that's all there is to it. You know that. That's the best news yet there. So I got the Zags all the way. Undefeated Final Four champs with the names attached to it. So let me know about that. And that's all I could say. You also Aaron Beasley, the Tennessee football player, is being investigated for animal cruelty, by the way, after he assaulted an owner's kitten, by the way, Nugget, by the way. Let me know what comes about that. Let me know think that Tennessee is going to let go of Aaron Beasley, by the way. Let me know